The inauguration is 12 days away. It will be full of activities from the actual ceremony to the inaugural balls. CBS News has gotten an inside look at one big event, the Inaugural Luncheon. Jan Crawford is at Statuary Hall inside the U.S. Capitol. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning, Charlie. I think we can safely say this is the most exclusive meal in town. It's only once every 4 years, of course. And look at the guest list. It's the president, the first lady, the vice president, congressional leaders, Supreme Court justices, their spouses. You know, in other words, the real big shots. And they're all going to gather in this historic room for a lunch like none other. It's a tradition that goes back 60 years. After the president delivers his inaugural address,
ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
He walks inside the Capitol for a formal lunch where leaders from both parties toast the new administration.
I, Ronald Reagan.
In 1981, President Reagan used it to announce major news, the release of American hostages in Iran.
Some 30 minutes ago, the planes bearing our prisoners left Iranian airspace and are now free of Iran.
Since 1953, the event has been held in Statuary Hall, where the House of Representatives used to meet.
When you wanted to come as a constituent to visit your member of Congress, this is where you came.
The location is not only majestic, it's convenient. From the front steps of the Capitol, where the president takes the oath, it's a quick right turn into the hall. The first inaugural lunch for President Eisenhower was a buffet. Now it's a bit more elaborate and logistically challenging. Shannon Schaefer of Washington, D.C.'s Design Cuisine was again selected to prepare the meal. 4 years ago, he created a mobile kitchen, protecting the historic structure of the Capitol while taking security into account.
If we don't get in, the food doesn't get in. So they obviously work with us to allow everything to come in. Schaefer
and his team have worked for months to refine the menu.
The new theme of the inaugural this year is just Americana and food in America today. So we wanted to take that and kind of take what all of us know American cuisine as.
In other words, he's not cooking Chicago-style hot dogs or pizza to represent the president's hometown, but instead food from across the country. Tell us what we have here.
Well, we're starting off with our steamed lobster with a clam chowder sauce. Then we go into our bison with horseradish potato cake, and then we finish with our apple pie for dessert.
The ingredients are from American farms, and Schaefer, in a nod to the First Lady's fitness campaign, has created healthier recipes.
I think the biggest thing is if you'll approve. You know, we have a fork here and spoon. You could try it if you'd like.
Oh, I'm game for that.
All right.
So we have the clam chowder, very light clam chowder with vegetables.
Carrots, celery, baby spinach.
Delicious. I suspect the First Lady will approve.
I certainly hope so.
Now, there also will be wine. It's all from New York State, which, of course, is the home state of Senator Chuck Schumer, who's chairing the inaugural committee and this luncheon. But now, Charlie and Gail, the record sure reflect I did not sample any of that wine, unfortunately. But even those selections from New York State, that is all part of this effort to showcase American products, American agriculture, when the leaders of the three branches come together to toast the new administration.